Well, hello, my berries. It's me, Darkberry32, and yes, I am outside, but it is still a cooking video. It's still a cooking video. But I came outside because it is a little bit crisper here in Houston. Like, we're not hitting humidity as soon as we come outside. It feels so good. And so that's kind of why I have on my little sweater. It's not that cold. Trust me, it's not that cold. But just enough, where you have the AC going inside. And now, because of that, as you saw from the title, I'm going to be making chili. So I thought I'd come outside where the elements are and everything, and just get in the spirit of the fall feel. And I feel like what's better for fall than a pot of chili. So yes, I am going to make a pot of chili today with cornbread and all that kind of stuff. But first I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Hello and welcome to the Darkberry family. We are so happy to have you guys over here. Love, love, love doing all kinds of videos over here. I mean, you're going to find everything, okay? First of all, if you like to do anything on a budget, that's your girl right here. So just get ready to save some money, okay? But I like to do decor. I like to do all kind of lifestyle vlogs, things like that. Cooking, shopping, DIYs, cleaning, all of that stuff. I love to do it over here, and especially thrifting, honey. Like I said, I am here on a budget, and we love to do that type of stuff here over here on Darkberry 32. So get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm going to make a simple chili. It's nothing big. I mean, this is something that you guys can throw together. And here shortly, you'll see all the ingredients that you're going to need for the chili. I'm going to show you step by step exactly how I do it. Like I said, it's pretty much like throwing stuff in a pot, seasoning it to your taste. And yeah, and have it. You can have cornbread with it. You can have corn chips with it. You can have tortilla chips with it. You can put it over a baked potato if you want to. Think it's just endless what you can do with chili. And even if you want, you can put it on a hot dog. Now I know a lot of people have this whole controversy about chili, where it's supposed to have beans or not. Okay, I want beans in my chili because I want it to be hearty. I want it to be something that will stick to my family's ribs and make them feel warm and cozy, and that's what we're going to do. And then while we're cooking the chili and everything, I'm going to also be trying to watch the movie Hocus Pocus. I might have that on the TV and everything. So yeah, come on along. If this is something that you think you would like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment. Let me know what you're thinking of my content so far. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. So come on and let's make some chili. Okay, so here are a few ingredients that you're going to need. There's my Jiffy cornbread, but any kind of beans will do. I use black beans and baracho beans. You can use any kind of bean that you want. I also use some chicken breast, some ground turkey, some chili seasoning, a can of Rotel tomatoes as well. And for my vegetables, I use this fajita vegetable blend. I love it. It's bell pepper and onions already shredded together, and it gives it such a zesty taste, and it smells of the house so wonderfully. So here you're going to see me chopping up this chicken. I probably used about 2 pounds or a pound and a half of chicken, and I just kind of chopped it up in little pieces. And I thought at the last minute it came to me, I'm like, you know what, this would add some really great texture to the chili. So I decided to go ahead and chop up the chicken to add it here later to my olive oil. So here you see, again, I just wanted to reiterate that I do not make my cornbread homemade. I use the Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix. And then here in my Dutch oven, I put my oil in the skillet, in the Dutch oven so that it can get hot. And once it gets nice and hot, you can go ahead and add your chicken breast. I know you guys are going to call me. I'm like, girl, did you season that chicken? No, I did not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of the amount of chili seasoning mix that I use, you don't need to. It added so much flavor because the chicken and this ground turkey is going to be stewing in that chili seasoning. And I'm going to tell you, the juice that comes from the beans, you do not want to throw any of that out. You want to dump all of that. That's what's going to give you that nice chili soup type of texture that you're going to need. You're going to need all of that. So the Rotel, you don't drain any of this stuff. You're going to throw it all in there with that chili seasoning mix, and that's what's going to give it that beautiful, rich, bright red flavor, red color. It's going to be delicious. Trust me when I say you do not need to overly season your meat right now, because that when you put the chili mix with all the beans and everything, and it's going to stew together, it's going to be perfectly fine. Trust me. And even the next day, it's even better because that chili and the meat and the beans and everything got to kind of sit overnight. It was absolutely wonderful. And like I said, it's going to be something easy that you throw together. So now you see me, I am mixing my meat, just kind of getting it all in there in the olive oil, add a little bit more oil just so that it's everything gets nice and cooked evenly all the way through. So I usually, when I do add oil like that, I kind of let it heat up a little bit more before I start stirring my meat again, because I don't want it to soak up like this, I don't know, extra oil. I will not drain this though. I won't drain it because to me I feel like it gives it really, really rich flavor. And so, yeah, so then I'm just going to go ahead and mix that up. And then later on, you'll see me actually combine all the rest of the ingredients. And basically, it's kind of like throw and go. All right, now you see I'm adding my fajita vegetable mix. And I don't even worry about the ice that's in the vegetables, dear guys, because again, you're going to need liquid to make your chili. You can't have dry chili. You gotta have lots of liquid. So this, the ice from the vegetables actually creates more of that liquid that you need for your chili. So here you'll just see me in the background. I'm kind of getting the lid and everything. So I can cover this up and make sure that it, go ahead and cook. You don't have to keep bothering it over and over again. All right, so it's had time to cook. Again, this is ground turkey, not ground meat. You can use ground meat. I try my best to, like, I try my best to cook something a little bit healthier, even, so I use a lot of ground turkey, chicken, things like that. But you are more than welcome to use any kind of ground meat that you want. Now, look, do y'all see all this seasoning that I'm adding to this meat and vegetable mixture? That is what I'm talking about. And that's not the end of it. I'm going to add more. And so, trust me when I say it has a lot of flavor. It's going to have so much flavor in this. And now, the particular chili mix that I use, I get from this thing that we go to every year called the Nutcracker Market. And it holds up really well because basically it's just a bunch of seasoning. And so they do have instructions on the back on how to make the chili, but I kind of do my own thing. I just use that as my seasoning instead of going to the store. You know how you buy those little packets of chili seasoning? This here is just a huge pack of chili seasoning. And it also has like dehydrated onions in it. It's really, really good. And then you saw me kind of taste the back of the, touch the back of the spoon and taste it to make sure that it has the saltiness and everything that I'm looking for. And then here you'll see me just dumping in those cans of beans. I did 2 cans of the pinto beans, 1 can of black beans, and then I'm also going to add, here you see me adding my Rotel tomatoes. So it's a lot of flavor, a lot of different textures, a lot of beautiful colors. They say you eat with your eyes first before you start tasting. So as you can see here, all those different textures that I'm adding here to the chili. Go ahead and stir it all up and get it going. Doesn't that look delicious? And don't forget to taste your food as you're cooking it, just like I'm doing here. Get the back of my spoon, I touch my tongue and I taste. I'm like, yes, that's good. Or I might need to add a little something else to it, so that way you'll kind of know as you go, and you won't be serving people bland food. So you can see there, I didn't think it was seasoned enough, so I added more of that chili mix in there to give it a little bit of more flavor. I wanted more chili flavor in that. I didn't want my chili to be bland. So yeah, and that's why the next day it tastes so, so, so good. So now I'm going to add just a little cayenne pepper, just a little bit to add a little heat. Also, if you don't want to add heat directly to your chili because you may have small children or, and they can't take the heat, you can also on the side maybe add, have a jar of jalapenos or something like that out that people can actually add to their own bowl of chili. And I like to use like the pickled jalapenos, not the fresh ones, but the pickled ones, that adds a little brininess to it, a little acidity to it, and then it just adds that heat that, just a little bit of heat that you would need for your chili. So yeah, doesn't that look delicious? Trust me when I say it was good, y'all. We finished this pie in a weekend. I think we had like a little bit left that I could take to lunch the next on Monday. So yeah, It came out really, really good. So here I'm reducing the heat just a little bit so that it can sit and simmer, because you don't want it to scorch or burn at the bottom. You want to just keep it so that it'll boil, because pretty much everything is cooked. Now you're just kind of letting those flavors through the beans, get through all of those, the meat and stuff like that. So I think my cornbread is done. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the oven. Just a little square pan of cornbread. And like I said, you can put this with anything. Like I said, you could have um, cheese fries, whatever you want with this chili, you can do it, you know? So yeah. And here also, my family loves sour cream on their chili, and of course cheese. Love some good sharp cheddar cheese to put on top of their chili as well. All right. Now you see how the burnt ends of that cornbread? That's because I put that butter in the pan, and it gave it such a nice nutty taste. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now let's continue.